What is up, guys? We are on our way out to my buddy's shop. I'm going to update you on where we're at. We've got the first drift event of the season coming up in 1 month. So we got quite a few things to get finished, get done at the shop. But like I said, I'm going to walk you through what we've done so far, what we're planning to do, and a little bit of what I'm doing today. So let's get to that. Sure as hell looks like a beautiful day in Wisconsin, but we're actually on our way to grab some propane. Might as well pick that up because it is 32 degrees out here. And we got some new tires for the front, drift on, some RSRs. Now last year I was running 255s. We're going to try some 225s this year. Hopefully a little less understeer. Alright guys, it's actually a whole nother day. A couple things actually came up, so we couldn't get much done. As I promised, we're going to go through and catch you up on what we've done so far over the winter for this season. But first, we have some drift spares. Might as well open those for you guys. Look at that, a box in a box. Isn't that wonderful?
Ooh, pretty.
So for the spares, I decided to go with MSTs. Yes, the reps. No, I'm not ready to drift on real wheels yet. Bear with me. But these are 9.5 by 18. I believe the offset is 12. Alright, and now back to the car. We'll start up front. You'll see we're missing an intercooler here. So when you get the Speed by Design, the 400X kit, which they don't sell anymore, but I believe the 500X will be the same way now. What they do is, this is the old intercooler from that kit, and they locate the blow-off valve on the side of the intercooler, if you can see there. Because of that, we had to relocate the blow-off valve, and so that's what this mess over here is. And we did have that welded back on, and we are going to strip down all this piping, all the black you guys see there, the wrinkle wrap. It's not the best quality, and we are going to go back over to this color that we did the rear bash bar, the same color as the drift spares. We're also going to weld a tow hook onto this drift armor bar up front so you don't mess up the bumper when you're getting towed, wrapping it around here. The next most obvious piece is we did do some seats, and we'll get onto those in a little bit here, but those are the old ones. In the rear, we did subtrim bushings, so those were done. There is a ACT clutch done to this over winter, so I haven't driven it yet, but you guys will be along for that. Our we come over to the inside, you'll see we decided to go with the Brahms seats. This is the dark gray suede. It is not a fixed seat. Still wanted some maneuverability for the passenger and myself. Not Pro-Am here. We also went with the Cypher. We'll actually move that back for you. But the Cypher harness bar. We did take out the belts. A little bit of a pain in the ass to put in, but if you've got the right tools, it's really not that bad. But if you weren't in a shop, if you were in your own garage, I think you'd have a hard time with this. Nonetheless, the other thing that's being worked on right now, we do have a PBM hydro going in. And before you guys ask, why is it on that side? Well, let me show you why. On this side, I get my tall ass in the car. So you'll see here, I'm 6'5", so I don't have the most room in all these cars. So we'll start over here. We wanted to put the hydro over on this side like everybody else does. Usually it's kind of hidden behind the dash from the PBM kit. This is a reverse mount, so all the mechanicals kind of going back, so you can have all the space you need up front. Pulls that way, but everybody stuffs it behind the dash here. We didn't have that option because with me in here, my leg's all the way over. Also, because I'm tall, I do sit far back in the car, so with my steering wheel on, I do have it pretty far out. So even if the hydro was over here like most people do it, it's quite the reach anyways, so we just decided to go over here. It's very natural for me. It has yet to be welded, not completely done. You'll see there's C-clamps. We still have to run all the brake lines to that, but I do have a dual caliper set up, so I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I'll put that clip in right here. A little bit loud, we got the heater here, but bear with me, ignore the giant ass spacers back here, but you'll see the dual caliper set up. So you got one, and you got two. Now I will show you guys this another day with the wheels off. I believe the name of the kit, it's on FT86 Speed Factory, is Dayton 1. Great price, so far great product. Obviously I'll keep you guys caught up as the season goes on. And then there's little odds and ends. I got a new boot for the e-brake, even though it's not working. We kept it there just to make it look clean. New shift knob, who cares? And then a shift boot that does match this, but we got to secure that all down. I'm gonna have a armrest over here. I used to have a cheap ass one that just kind of sat on top. Every time I go around the track, it would shift. A lot of people don't run an armrest. Personally, I really like an armrest, so I did get a fixed one. So that'll be going in next week. So let's jump back outside. That should really catch you guys up on where we're at. Tomorrow, we should be stripping all this down, painting that the color of that. I think this is where we're going to leave off, so I will catch up again with you guys tomorrow. We'll start actually recording the stuff we do over here, and we've actually got less than, what is today? About 23 days till the next event, so it's getting into crunch time. We want to have the car running and everything, make sure there's no boost leaks. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Also, just a side note, 2 days ago we had a snowstorm. It's April, and I hate the Midwest sometimes.